So we got a situation. Tell me this. Who remembers your moms, your pops telling you in the car, don't lean on that door. I busted a curve too hard, door opened up, you'll fall right out. And being a little hard head, know-it-all, smart mouth kid, you thought to yourself like, that ain't gonna happen. This door is shut. That ain't gonna never happen. I can't for the life of me remember in all my years of living where I actually heard that situation happen. And here we are, right? This video is titled Mother Too High to Realize Her 4-year-old Fell from a Moving Car. Let's get to it.
The back door was open. I see this kid fall out, so I got over as quick as I could and went and grabbed him, and I'm sitting with him until someone can get here, but nobody has come back.
On September 15th, 2021, officers responded to a report of a child who had fallen out of a moving vehicle during a U-turn. Despite the incident, the vehicle continued driving without stopping.
How you doing?
Hey, sir. Thanks
What happened?
For coming so quick.
What
I've
happened?
never seen anything like that. This silver car, best I can tell, it's silver. Pulls around, and I see the doors open, and this kid comes rolling out of it.
He falls out of the car?
He just came falling out of it, slide, rolls all the way over.
And the car took off?
And the car just kept going.
Which way to go?
It
Silver
kept
SUV pickup?
No, just a caravan of cars, just a car.
Is it a car or like
Car.
yours?
Yeah, no, like a car, like a regular, sedan.
Alpha 216 flag there?
Salute to him for even pulling over and grabbing the kid. Because they kept going. So at some point in time, they got to look in the back seat and realize their kid ain't there.
Go ahead.
All right, I'm out with the caller. You advise I have a Bravo Mike juvenile, 3-year-old, who fell out of a silver unknown maker model vehicle that continued
100
westbound on 100. That's all I have. Did it hit another car or did it?
No, nothing like that.
10-4.
God.
You mind if I make a call to my work?
Yeah, please do. Older model, newer model, anything type of stickers on it?
Older model. It didn't look new by any means. Like it's my truck.
Alpha 216. It was about an older model. He didn't get a good look at the vehicle.
And it wasn't a new car.
Okay.
It wasn't a new car.
Is
My
that for older
problem
model
is
vehicle?
I saw him.
Silver
I
vehicle?
was in disbelief, and I just.
I'm in disbelief right now.
Yeah.
Hey, bud, are you all right, pal?
He's got a little cut. Let me see, buddy.
Oh
He's
my
got a little
God.
cut on his finger.
Hey, do you know your name, big guy?
Can you tell us your name?
Do you know your name, bud?
You can tell us what.
Kid scared to death. Bunch of strangers. Scared to death. Don't want to talk or anything. Like, this is a crazy situation. Like, for real. I seriously want to call my pops and be like, you know what? My bad. My bad, bruh. My bad.
What's your name?
Okay.
He's had a hard time telling me about anything.
Yeah.
Sorry, let me get her.
So the car, you come out of the front seat or the back seat?
Back seat, back right. Back
So the
right.
car came off Old Kings Road, right?
He or she made a U-turn.
Made a
Right where
U-turn?
that white car is
Okay.
right there. I'm sitting first one in line over there.
Yeah.
They turned, and I thought it was a dent in the door, but it was the door open.
And he fell in the back?
And he just
Signal 14, subject says he may have an
boom
open
over here to the
49 out of
curb.
Massachusetts.
And I just looked at him, like I say, just silver car is all I can think of.
Yeah.
And I kind of
Did the door close when it kept going, or did it just
No, it was still open.
high rate? Was it reckless, high rate of speed, or just?
It wasn't like it was out of control. It
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
like it was burning tires or anything.
Yeah.
I don't know. I even tried to ask him, like, did
Holy
anybody know that you were out of the
That's
car?
what I'm wondering. They don't know he fell out.
Yeah. Were you riding with your mom? Were you riding with your mommy? Was Daddy with you too? Just Mom?
Okay.
Okay.
Do you have your ID on you, sir? Just for
yeah.
our report.
Yeah, no problem.
We're not gonna get him. Alpha 216 flagger.
Alpha 216.
There was no signal for. The reporting parties advising the silver vehicle made a U-turn at Old Kings Road and the child fell the back seat. I might possibly have the vehicle pulling up right now.
Where's my son?
I wonder where this is located at. I seen the 95 on the sign, but wherever it is at, these cars are zooming by. Like if y'all notice the cars are coming through, this could have been bad. Like salute to that guy for pulling over. Cause he out in the road and these cars is coming wide open.
He's in the front seat of that car.
How?
He fell out your car.
How he fell on my car?
Copy tag for the parents that just showed up. Matt,
How did he fall
you
on
tell
my car?
you tell me that. Was he buckled
I
in?
was sleeping.
Where was your son at?
I was sleeping. He was on this side.
Who was driving?
My brother. He said he said he heard the door open, but he didn't think
10-4
like.
showing up. There's no vehicle registered to it.
Alright,
Registration is showing cancel.
Everybody have their IDs out? Their IDs ready? He's in the front seat of the car if you want to go get him from this gentleman. You want to come get him out of this man's car? He's okay. He's got a little cut on his finger. He's okay.
Like that would have been the first thing I'd have ran and did. Man, you'd have had to hold me. Like what? I'd have ran straight to my kid. You standing there talking about, oh my God, oh my, no. You ain't even went to your kid yet. The cop had to tell you, hey, you want to come see about him? He is yours, right? Like.
When did y'all realize he wasn't in the car?
Right now, we got onto the expressway, and my daughter was like, "Where, Bobby? Why you?"
It's not. Just don't yell at him.
I know.
You want to pick him up? He's scared, and his hand hurts. Okay. Let me just.
He had a scratch going down.
So, this gentleman says the silver car makes the U-turn. As a big U-turn, back door opens up. He falls out. Car continues. Westbound.
I don't know
She says she gets on the interstate and realizes her kid in the back seat. She was sleeping, the brother was driving, they returned to the scene. He's got a small cut on his finger. Alright, well, I appreciate it, man. If you wanna, I'll get you out of here if you want to get run over.
If that's all right.
Yeah. Hey guys, I'm gonna get him out of here. I'll go with you. You got all this stuff? Alright. I'll get you out with the ambulance here. Oh, goodness. Where's everybody's car seats?
They could wear a seatbelt, right?
Well, you have this many
9,
4 kids,
7.
and that's only 3 seats. So how many seats? 4 kids for 3 seats.
With 3 seatbelts?
They all fit there.
It doesn't matter if they all fit there. How many seatbelts are there?
Oh.
There's 3 seatbelts. Every juvenile needs to be in a seatbelt. So obviously someone's not in a seatbelt if there's 4 kids.
I mean, I just got this car. I used to have a big van, but
So you're saying if I just get this car, I'm gonna sit 4 kids in the back seat. I'm gonna make sure there's 4 seatbelts.
Top 313.
So did you check to see how many seatbelts in
I
the car?
have 6 kids. What do you?
I know,
I'll
but
take one
I
of the
understand that.
holding 21 Victors
This is what I was
in the Z section.
I understand,
dream.
but
I didn't think that my son would ever do something like that.
Do you have your ID? You don't have anything? Can I get your name?
You got my name.
He got your name? All right. Have y'all been smoking?
Yeah, I've been smoking one joint.
When?
Like a couple, like 20 minutes ago.
20 minutes ago, and you're driving? 4 kids in the back seat?
I had the window down.
You had your window down? Were you smoking in the car?
I had the window down. I gotta write that one down right there. I ain't never heard that rebuttal. Fam, he asked you, was you under the influence? And you said, yep, I smoked a little while ago. Yep, I did. So you driving with under the influence with kids in the back. But I had the window down. Oh, okay, then everything's good then. I guess that's what he expected the cop to say. Nah, everything's good then. You had the window down, you're good. Like, what? Come on, bruh.
Yeah, like one time.
You were smoking in the car with them in the back?
I had the window down though.
Do you have any more weed in the car?
No more weed.
Can you step out for me? So we can talk over here.
You know, but under state law, every child needs to be in a seatbelt at least.
I know
At
that.
certain ages. So how are they all in
I
seatbelts?
buckled them in a seatbelt. Is child lock right?
I can't tell which way it's gotta go. I have to stick a key in there. I don't know which way it goes.
210. If you weren't advised, we're going
It is
to
now.
merge all the definitely
Shut up.
all together.
Child lock's on now.
10-4. The first case number generated for their
Do me a favor, sweetie. Can you try to open this door when I close it? Go ahead and try to open it. They're on now. They're on now. They weren't on before. Where are you guys coming from?
I'm coming from Florida.
Well, we're in Florida. Where are you coming from in Florida?
Trying to get to South Carolina.
Okay. What part of Florida you guys coming from?
Very far. We're
Okay.
far away. Trying to get to South
One by me. Possibly out of
pick
Florida
up
for a 1027, 1029 feature, please.
his dad.
Okay.
Yeah, fine.
Can you sit back in the car?
He can sit back in the car.
So you said you were smoking in the car with them in there?
Yeah.
Is there any more weed in the car at all?
Like probably a joint left.
A joint?
Where would that joint be at?
It's like in the car and everything.
Is it in the Swishers wrapper in the
No.
car?
Like a pack.
Okay.
All right.
Do you have a medical marijuana card?
Oh no.
You don't have a medical marijuana card? So, my question is how do you not realize that the door opens and one of the kids fly out, and then we get on 95?
Cause I ain't hear it.
You didn't hear the door open and shut,
I kind of did hear something that was like.
and see a kid fall out of the car? Like,
I kind of did hear something.
so you know, as the driver, you're responsible to make sure that everyone has a seatbelt on, right? So if there's 4 kids in the back of that car and 3 seatbelts, how does everyone have a seatbelt on? They didn't have seatbelts on, did they? None of them had seatbelts on.
I think that they did.
So my question is if there's 3 seatbelts and there's 4 kids, how do you get 3 seatbelts on 4 kids? It's impossible. There's no way to put 3 seatbelts on 4 kids.
Feel like I'm in school. If Johnny had 4 apples, right, and he had 5 friends, does everybody have an apple? That's what I feel like right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you might as well just put your hands behind your back and not even answer another question because you going. They finna take you, fam. You done admitted that you was smoking with kids in the back. You had the window down, though. But you was smoking with kids in the back. They all didn't have a seatbelt. There's 4 of them in the back. Or however many. I don't think we got an accurate count of how many kids was actually in the car. And y'all heading from Florida to South Carolina or somewhere in the Carolinas. This was a long trip. This is crazy right now.
That means one kid didn't have a seatbelt on, and obviously the kid that didn't have a seatbelt on is the one that flew out the car and hit the road, right?
I was just driving for my sister.
All right, but this time you're detained. All right, we'll talk to you in a little bit, okay?
Hey, Desiree. Desi. Desiree. Desi.
You're just detained right now, okay? You're not arrested this time. They can come off easily, come on, but for now, you are detained because this is what happened, okay?
Oh, he's just being detained.
Yeah. Separate to that, strong odor of marijuana coming out of this car.
Marijuana?
Yeah. There's a strong odor of marijuana coming out of this car, so that's why he's detained. Go ahead and finish answering his questions, and we'll tell you what's going on.
I mean...
Finish answering his questions, I get him out of here. There's a few things going on. One, how old are the kids in the back seat? What age range are they from?
My daughter is 9.
Okay.
My other daughter is 7.
Okay.
My son is
5
and Julie's 4.
All right, so the 4-year-old should be in a car seat. According to Florida law, all children age 5 and younger must be restrained in a federally approved crash-tested child restraint device. This includes a booster seat, car seat, or any other manufactured integrated child seat. So 2 of them are in car seats, okay? Second thing, 4 kids in the back seat, only 3 seatbelts available for them. That's a problem. And the third thing is we all can smell the marijuana coming out of the car, including the paramedics and the firefighters. So we're looking into those 3 things right now. So hang tight while we can finish doing what we're doing. Is there any marijuana in this car? Do you know? All right. Well,
You can check it.
even with or without your permission, just the smell of marijuana alone gives us the right to check your car. So that's what deputy.
Where are we? I don't even know.
You're in Palm Coast, Florida, probably about a half hour north of Daytona.
All right, ma'am, I'm going to have to talk to you for a little bit now, okay? You might come over here with me? Can you talk? Just to the front of his car. All right, so I'm going to read you your rights first, okay? So you have the right to remain silent, and anything you say may be as evidence against you. You have the right to talk to an attorney and have him or her with you now or anytime during questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to represent you. If at any time you wish to stop talking or have an attorney present, all questioning will be stopped at your request. Do you understand these rights? With these rights in mind, are you willing to talk to me? So can you start? We're going to go back to the beginning of what happened. So where were you guys coming from?
I'm coming from Miami, Florida. I was coming to South Carolina for him to see his dad.
Going where?
South Carolina.
South Carolina? Okay.
For him to see his dad. And I was sleeping in the car, in the passenger seat. I'm sorry. And all I heard, what woke me up was when my daughter said, "Where's Chris, Juvie?" They thought that he got out of the gas station and went into the bathroom without my brother knowing.
Okay.
Because my brother went into to pump gas, I guess, and he went into the store.
Okay.
But that's not what happened. He didn't even notice that my son fell out the car right here. Like, I didn't even until when we went to this gas station, we seen the police.
So you were sleeping?
Here, I was sleeping.
Okay. And
the fact that she wasn't spazzing on her brother says a lot to me right now. Like, what? Like, that's like going to the store and you leaving your wallet, right? And now you got to go back to get it. This is a kid, though. Like, I got to go back and not even know. You don't even know where. My kid is somewhere scared. Like, I would be losing my mind right now. By the time we would have got here, bro, they'd have had to separate us for real. He'd have been in the back of the cop car because y'all had to separate us. Fam. Like, yo, she's the calm. And I don't know if it's because she high too or what.
did you guys leave Miami today, or how long have you?
We left today.
Today? Okay. And you go shopping here for gas?
Stopping here for gas.
Okay. And so you say you were sleeping, and then driving up there, your daughter woke you up?
Yes, my daughter woke me up because all I heard her say that, you know, of course I'm gonna get up from something like that. And then that's when I went crazy, and we was like right there on the E-way, so we had to hurry up and turn around to get off and come back to the same gas station that my brother said he was at.
So are you guys already on 95? So you went up to the next exit, turn around, and then turn around?
All right, and the pills I found in the glove box, the Xanax bars?
The Xanax, yeah, those are my anxiety pills.
Okay, are those? Do you have a prescription?
I don't have it in my bottle. No, I don't have my prescription.
Do you have a prescription for Xanax in particular?
They give me some type of pills like that's for like that.
Has a doctor prescribed Xanax bars to you? Is what we're asking. Because we can check that. We can go on the record.
No,
we can
not
check
yet. No.
So he hasn't prescribed you any Xanax.
But they prescribe me with pills that are like in the Xanax family.
In the Xanax family,
yeah.
but he hasn't prescribed you those pills. Where'd you get those?
I have bad anxiety pills. Anxiety problems.
Where did you get those pills from?
My friend gave them to me.
Your friend gave you those pills?
Yeah,
okay.
for like my anxieties that I have.
Oh, you about to have anxiety, all right. You just piling up the charges right now. Jeez. Like, as soon as he says that, I was like, oh, that's a charge. That's another charge right there. You about to get it. Yeah, man. Yeah. Right now, you need to be thinking if there's a family member that can show up and get your kids. Because both of y'all about to take a ride.
Does your friend have a prescription for the pills?
My
is
sister.
Is it his prescription?
Probably have a prescription of it.
Probably, okay.
Because my sister passed away and not too long ago, so I'm dealing with like anxieties and stuff, so I would have to take.
That's what I'm saying. Well, if you got anxiety, that's when you go to the doctor and the doctor prescribes you the medication and stuff. But getting it from
you see the bottles right there, you can probably see the old ones that I have right there.
So the secondary.
I've been trying to go to the doctor.
The secondary concern that I have is when you guys left Miami. Okay, you got four children in the back seat. Their ages on the back seat right now is it 5 or 9, 5, 4, and 3. That's their ages in the back seat.
Yeah, 9,
5,
7,
9, 7,
5, and 4.
5 and 4. Okay, so under Florida law, and do you have a driver's license in Florida?
No, I have to get one.
So you don't have a driver's license in Florida? Okay. Well, it's law that states that any juvenile that's in a vehicle that's under the age of 5 needs to be in a car seat. On top of that, any juvenile that's under the age of 18 needs to have a seatbelt on. All right, so the problem is these cars are designed for 3 passengers in the rear seat. Right now we have 4 passengers in the rear seat. Okay, so the car is legally not allowed to travel with 4 juveniles. Even 4 adults in the back seat, you couldn't travel with 4 adults in that back seat if you want to, because everyone has to have the option to be able to sit with a seatbelt. Even as an adult, you don't have to sit with a seatbelt in the back seat. You still have to have that option. But like I said, the main concern is that we left Miami, we put 4 juveniles in the back seat, and obviously one of the juveniles didn't have a seatbelt on.
See, I blame my parents for this. This is my get back at my pops. He was right about making sure I had a seatbelt on and don't lean on the door. Cool. But our parents used to pile us kids all up in the car like it was cool. Remember that back in the day? The days of the station wagons and all these big body vehicles that used to have to pile up 4 kids, 5. Oh, just sit on your brother's lap. Oh, just sit on your sister's lap. Oh, just squeeze in. Had us thinking that was okay. Now we do it. We getting pulled over, and the charges is crazy these days. Yeah, remember that? Sitting in the floorboard, huh? Don't let you had a van. Oh, they could see how many they could pack to the max in there. Like, I know it. People was doing what they grew up doing, not knowing it was right or wrong. Well, you knew it was wrong, but you just kept doing it.
Because you got 3 seatbelts, 3 seatbelts, and 4 juveniles. That leaves someone out from getting it. And obviously the one that I don't know why the door opened. I don't know if he had hit the door, if it was a malfunction of the door. I see that there's damage on that side of the car. Yeah, so with the damage on the side of the car, maybe the door lock's not working properly. I don't know that. I'm a mechanic. But all I know is that by simple math, 3 seatbelts, 4 juveniles, and 1 juvenile falls out. That's most likely the one that wasn't wearing the seatbelt. Okay? So that's the concern that I have. The secondary concern is who was the male that was driving the car?
It's my little brother.
That's your little brother? Okay. Were you awake when your brother was smoking marijuana in the car?
No.
No, you weren't awake when he was
sleeping.
Okay, you were sleeping when he was smoking marijuana? Did you know that he had marijuana on him?
I wasn't aware that he had marijuana on him.
Okay, so you weren't aware that he had marijuana?
How much marijuana he had?
It doesn't matter if it's an ounce or 10 ounces. It's still not legal to have marijuana with you. And then obviously it's not. If he smoked it 20 minutes ago, it's not legal to.
We don't know. I don't know when he smoked it. I don't know if he smoked it when he stopped here. I don't know. I was sleeping.
He gets back on the road. Now he is driving under the influence of narcotics with 4 juveniles. One of them obviously not in the seat. I can't say that they all weren't in seatbelts. I know that when we came up to the car, they weren't in their seatbelts. But 2 of them were supposed to be in car seats.
Which one? I thought you said the 4-year-old was supposed to be in a car seat.
So anybody under the age of 5 needs to be in a car seat.
Under 5 and under.
5 and under has to be in a car seat.
So 2 out of the 4 kids should have been in a federally approved car seat.
All right. And the other 2 seatbelts are fine.
So then that basically that means I can't drive my car at all because I have 6 kids.
Oh, you're not even finna be able to drive. They probably gonna tow this. That's the thing. That's the concern right now is who can come get your kids before they be calling CPS or something like that or whatever it is the initials is called in your area. But yeah, you going next. Like it hasn't registered with her yet that she's going. But when they found those pills and you copped to them and said they were yours, you're going.
Yes, this would not be a vehicle that would be suitable for you to drive.
I know that. I just got this car for now to get around.
You would have to have a vehicle that would seat 6 juveniles.
Yeah, I know. I always used to have vans and stuff, like big cars. I lost my car, and this is the only option that I had to have a car for now.
I understand. So, like I said, there's other options that you as a mom have to take for the safety of your children. Because as a mom, and those are your kids, you're saying, hey, you know what? I know there's not car seats and I can't fit them. I know I only have 3 seatbelts. But hey, I got to go up to South Carolina so he can see his dad. A better option would be finding somebody to watch your juveniles so that you can fit up there. Or hey, I'm going to stay here. Your brother, do you mind running him up to South Carolina to go meet his dad? Or bringing his dad back so that he can see his kid? All that would be stuff that I would expect a parent to do for their children to make sure that their children are safe. Okay? Do you have any family that's in the area here? Where is your family at?
Far away. We don't live here at all.
I understand you don't live here, but where would your family be at? Where would the nearest relative be at?
Very far, Miami, Florida, and nobody have a car.
And nobody has a car down in Miami. They don't know anybody that could.
No. Okay. I just got my car, and this car is not even under my name. I was gonna do all the registration and everything today, the 15th.
Yeah.
Today, whenever I get back to Miami with my brother. My brother's the one with the license.
Okay.
My older brother.
Your older brother's the one with the license?
But he had to go to work.
Your older brother had to go to work, okay. So your younger brother, does he have a license?
He never had a license before.
So your younger brother never had a license before?
Or anything like
Okay, so did you know he didn't have the license?
I think, he didn't, I don't think, he didn't have a license. Yeah.
Okay, so that's the other concern that I have is now you're asking your little brother to drive you, knowing that he doesn't have a license, and you're putting your children on.
Oh. You got the right to remain silent. She should have remained silent. Because the more she talks, the more charges get brought up. This gets worse and worse by the minute. By the minute. He ain't even got a license. He ain't even supposed to be driving. So he driving, and he smoking, and he done slung a kid out the car. Like, bro. And then the worst thing you just heard was her saying she has no family nearby. So now it comes to what's about to happen to these kids. This is crazy, man. Wow. This is crazy.
On the back of the car who don't have seatbelts on a non-licensed driver.
Listen, I love all of my kids. I understand what you're saying.
This isn't a question if you love your kids or not. Okay?
I know what happened was a mistake. I understand. I don't know what you want me to do.
There's a lot I want you to do as a mom for the safety of for your children.
I can go buy a car seat. I can go buy a car seat. I'll do that right now. I don't care.
Okay. At this time, we're going to detain you. All right.
Over here?
No,
Yes.
do me a favor. Do this. Walk with us. Walk to the back. Just walk.
Okay.
Walk to that car.
So
I don't want to do it in front of your kids. So walk with us to the back of this
How am I
patrol car.
going to get out of jail here?
Walk to
Right
the
now,
back
we're
of this patrol.
detaining you. We're not putting you in jail. We're detaining you. Okay.
Just walk. I don't want to put your handcuffs in front of your kids. Just walk with us to the back of this car like we're walking and talking. When we clear the rear of your car, we're going to put you in. I'll explain all that in a second. I'm going to explain in a second. Keep walking with us like we're talking. And once we rear this car, we're going to put you back in the patrol car. I don't want to do it in front of your kids. So just walk with us.
Green Subaru Legacy, Whiskey Mike Blonde.
Come right here. I'm going to tell you why.
Possibly driving, vehicle going eastbound on North 2nd.
At this point, we're detaining you. Go ahead and put your hands behind your back.
And I was sleeping. I don't know why you guys want to do this.
Because there's many things going on here. Many things, not just one. Many things that put these kids' lives in danger today. Not just one thing. Between too many kids without seatbelts, without the car seat, no one realized the kid fell out, the drugs in the car. There's a lot of things going on right now. Okay?
Okay.
It's not just one thing.
I understand what you're saying,
Yeah.
sir. I understand. But I just got this car.
Alpha 215 Fred.
Where's my baby
Alpha
keys?
15.
Don't do this to me.
Hispanic female detained.
726.
We're just going to have you put a seat right there in the back of your car, okay? We're discussing that right now, okay? We're going to have to further our investigation. Right now, you're detained while we're doing our investigation.
Please don't take me to jail. Please, not my...
We'll discuss that later,
Just have a
okay?
seat with me. We'll talk about it in 1 second, okay? All right, watch your knee, man. All right, keep your camera on. We're going to go Mirandize him, and we're going to go talk to him. Okay.
All right. Do you have him come out of the car for that?
Yeah, you can see. So I'm going to open up the door 1 second. We're going to talk to you, okay? Right now, your sister's just detained. What? She's detained right now. Yes. While we're doing an investigation, okay?
So I'm going to use your rights, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say may be used as evidence against you. You have the right to talk to an attorney and have him or her with you now or any time during questioning. You can, and a foreign attorney won't be appointed to represent you. If at any time you wish to stop talking or have any attorney present, all questioning will stop at your request. Do you understand these rights? With these rights in mind, are you willing to talk to me? I'm sorry? I said, with these rights in mind, are you willing to talk to me? No?
You don't want to talk to us? Like I said, we're giving you the opportunity to talk to us. We already know most of the answers. We just want to talk to you to try to figure out more stuff. You have to say yes, you want to talk to us, or no, you don't want to talk to us. No, you don't want to talk to us? Okay.
Going to jail?
What?
Going to jail?
Right now, it's still an investigation, so we're still doing an investigation into it, okay? All right? If you were to go to jail today, your charges would be driving with no driver's license, okay? I don't know how many suspensions you've had. Possibly driving under the influence of narcotics, and also child neglect. for having narcotics in the vehicle with the children on there, and then also failure for due cause to make sure that those children, since you're the driver, you're responsible to make sure that they're in car seats and they're in seatbelts. And you basically drove off and let one fall out of the car. So you'd be charged with child neglect.
So I'm going to jail.
Like I said, we're still doing an investigation. That's why we wanted to talk to you. So at this time, would you want to talk to us, yes or no? No, you don't want to talk to us? Okay. All right.
After further investigation, officers determined that both the mother and her brother would be arrested, and the Department of Children and Families would take temporary custody of the children.
All right. At this point, your brother's being placed on arrest for driving with suspended driver's license, felony, possession of marijuana, and the child neglect. You're also being placed under arrest for child neglect and possession of the Xanax pills if they turn out to be Xanax, okay? The two of you had every reason or right to either, one, put those kids in a car seat or make sure they're properly buckled in, but the two of you failed. I mean, you put your children's life in danger by letting them smoke marijuana and driving like that. Okay, well...
All right, let me call somebody so they can come get my kids.
All right, here's the deal. Right now, I can't sit with your kids while someone comes from Miami, so I did call the Department of Children and Families. They are on their way to take possession of your kids. But if you give me that name, I will give that name to them, and that would be someone they can contact to turn the kids over. I can't... Miami's what? How far is Miami from here?
4 hours, 5 hours.
4 or 5 hours? I can't sit in McDonald's parking lot with your kids for 4 hours.
And how am I going to get out to get my kids? I have to call somebody to come get them.
All right, so who do you want me to give this number to the DCF for your kids to come get them?
My mom. You got my mom number, right?
We do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Before he leaves, he'll give that to me. And I'll give it to the DCF investigator, and they will call her, okay? What I'm going to do is we're going to take you, we're going to place you in the back of that patrol car. I'm going to take your oldest child, put him in one of these cars, and I'm going to drive the car literally from here to the parking lot and get them off the roadway. Did the kids eat this morning?
6153.
Breakfast or anything? Man, did the kids eat breakfast or anything?
Lambert, North State.
If I was going to McDonald's and get them something to eat, does anybody have any allergies, anything that they can't eat? All right, so I'll go to McDonald's and get them some food. And the investigator should be here the next half hour, 45 minutes, okay? So you step on out, and they're going to walk you over to the other car. And then there's a puppy in the car too, correct?
Yeah, those are my puppies.
All right, puppies. There's more than one in there? All right, they're going to go to, we're going to turn them over to...
Yo, y'all got dogs in the vehicle too? God, like what ain't in the vehicle, fam? What else is in there that I need to know about? Like, you got dogs, 4 kids, 3 seat belts, a brother who driving, smoking while driving, under the influence, no license, Xannies in the car, in the glove compartment, and a partridge in a pear tree.
I can't, to our animal control.
Hey, can I pick them up?
Yeah, I'll give him your name. He'll be able to pick them up.
Can I get my credit card in so I can walk my own stuff out?
Yes, we'll grab your credit card. You want your credit card and your cell phone out of the car, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll grab that out of the car for you before we go. So I give your brother the opportunity. Do you have anything on your persons? Because if you have anything on your persons, I can go get a female deputy to come and search you. All right? But introduction of anything into my inmate facility is going to be a secondary charge. So that's why I give you, if you have...
I'm going to get my car. It's not under my name.
Well, that's the problem. The car's going to get towed. It's going to go to the local tow pound. You won't be able to get it out until you bring a valid registration and insurance for the car. Because the car is not registered and the car is not insured, so you shouldn't be driving this on the roads.
Okay, all right, it's all right.
So
okay, I see everything you guys are doing.
Yeah.
Not everything that we're doing. It's everything that the choices that we've selected to do today. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. You got to take the accountability on your own, bro. Like, what you mean everything they doing? Nah, like, if I'm out here wilding and doing it and I get popped for it, then I knew what I was doing, fam. Now we just found out you ain't got no registration or insurance on the car. Like, fam, why did y'all leave the house? What was so important? That was in a dire emergency. Somebody better have been dying.
The mother was charged with neglect of a child and unlawful possession of a Schedule IV substance. She was sentenced to 24 months of community control, followed by 24 months of probation, with DCF involvement and a 6-month driver's license suspension. The brother was charged with neglect of a child, DLNO, Florida, and failure to register a motor vehicle. However, the latter 2 charges were dropped. He was sentenced to 36 months of probation, 180 days in jail, mandatory drug alcohol evaluation, and no contact with the victims during his supervision. Share your thoughts below and
Yo, hey, you better thank whoever your higher power is right now. Thank you, Lucky Stars, everything that I think they made out pretty good. The brother, the most he got was 180 days in jail. She got probation and stuff like that. I don't think she did any time. So, fam, with all of the stuff they was ringing up on y'all, it just sounded like a register. The more she talked, it sounded like a register scanning items. Boop. That was with the charges. Boop, boop, boop. Like everything just was racking up. Like, fam, bro. Scary out here, man. Scary, bro. I ain't mad at the officers for that one right there, bro. They did what they were supposed to do, and you gotta protect. Sometimes you gotta protect the children from their parents. Y'all be safe though.